Hello, spooky friends, and welcome to another Storytime episode with the Scariest Podcast.
Woo!
I'm Robin Grace, and this is Adam Diaz.
Hello.
And we are here to read some of our lovely submitted homegrown horrors.
Indeed we are. I'm very excited. Homegrown horrors are stories that you folks have sent to us, which are like creepy, scary, coincidental, spiritual, paranormal. The best ones are the ones that are coincidental, where it wasn't actually anything tormenting you or haunting you. It was just your own stupidity or fear getting the better of you because they're hilarious. And if you have a story like that and you would like to share it with us, please email storytime@scarish.com. Go to facebook.com/scarish and message us. Actually, it's facebook.com/scarishpodcast. Or you can tweet at us @scarishpod or Instagram @scarishpodcast. And then the other way, which we get a lot of these nowadays, to go to scarish.com and click on contact us. Fill out that form, click submit, and it comes straight to us, which is always really, really fun. But yeah, thank you to all those who are watching us record this live over at youtube.com/scarish and twitch.tv/scarishpodcast. Little bit of technical difficulty. We got it worked out like that this time. Knock on wood. I don't want to jinx myself. But yeah, we should be up and running right now for both channels. It's pretty fun stuff. So it's free. If any of you want to actually come and watch one of these episodes be recorded live and talk in the chat and tell us what you think of the stories as they're coming out, we can interact with you. It's a really good time. Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is what Right Meow is as we record this. So yeah, I'm excited. So are you excited?
Yeah. Totes.
All right. I think you're going first. So why don't you just jump right in feet first?
I'm trying to think if I always jump in feet first. It's more like crawl in feet first.
Yeah, you're kind of a wimp. I jump in head first, but it takes me a really long time if you're getting into a pool and the water's cold, I think is what we're talking about. So
yeah, that's literally what I was thinking in my head.
I didn't know if you were still using it as a metaphor or if you were using it literally.
So this one is from Nancy, and the subject title is Aliens.
Nice.
And,
I'm excited already.
So it goes. Hi, guys. Hello. I absolutely love your podcast. I came across it on Spotify. I have heard other podcasts, but the voices were so annoying to listen to. I've been told that my voice is annoying, so I don't know what that says about me. But the fact that you guys cuss and are so open and Robin's expressions are very much human and warming. I am human. Thank you. Which is funny because we're about to read about aliens. I'm definitely not one of those.
That is pretty fun.
So thanks, guys. If I can download your podcast during my 5-hour flights, it's love. Anyways, I feel like I can finally tell my story that only 2 people in my life know about and feel great about sharing it now in the open. Okay, so when I was about 7 to 8 years old, my family could not afford a big home, so I shared a room with my grandmother and brother. I used to have this weird tradition to always stare out the window before going to bed as if I was expecting or hoping, maybe, I don't know, to see something out of the ordinary. Maybe like Peter Pan or something like that.
That's funny.
Come take away Wendy. I lived on a weird little street where we had a factory right in front of my house, so it was pretty dark and empty. One night, I was looking up at the sky like any kid, hoping to see a shooting star or, I don't know, some shit like that. Anyways, I noticed what I thought was a helicopter or airplane as I saw some beaming lights slowly making its way across the sky. I really thought it was a helicopter because it was sort of like a blinking light. I kept watching it, but then it stopped midway and started going backwards or in the opposite direction, and that kind of threw me off. Like, is it going back? Did they forget something? Nope, that shit started going left and right as if it knew I was watching it, taunting me. It was distant, but again, close enough to notice the blinking light. It was a white beam, again, nothing too crazy. As a kid, though, like...
That would terrify you. Like, absolutely traumatize you if you saw some shit like that.
Any strange lights in the sky freak me out. Like, last night, we were driving home from getting...
cat food.
Was it cat food or was it getting Dutch Bros? Like, we were getting coffee or something, and I was like, what is that?
We did a lot last night.
Yes. Anyway... I was pointing in the sky. I was like, "Is that airplanes?" Because it was just 2 very distinct.
Oh yeah, that
lights.
was Dutch Bros.
Yeah. So it was just very.
We were driving directly at like airplanes that were coming into land in Las Vegas, and there's like all these different runways that line up in a bunch of different ways. So sometimes if you're like just positioned on the right road, you just see lines upon lines of airplanes like getting ready to land, and all you see is like the headlights at night. So yeah, that's what that was. They were identified flying objects.
As a kid, though, what do? Like maybe wake up my mom, but for what? It wasn't anything too crazy, right? So I kept staring, wondering, what if it's aliens? But yeah, okay, aliens in the middle of damn Michigan. Like, nah. The flying left and right lasted maybe 5 to 8 minutes. That is really weird. For something to go left and right for 5 to 8 minutes, that's a long time for it to just go back and forth. It's
Right.
not a plane because they don't do that. It's just weird.
They don't do that.
So it was only doing that, nothing else. But then let me tell you what the fuck did happen. It was in the blink of an eye. I was staring intensely as I did not want to miss its movements. And then I blinked maybe half a tiny millisecond, and I shit you not, I felt like a quick flash of light hit my eye and then vanished, as when my blink finished off, the thing, whatever it was gone. It happened so fast that it felt like a dream, and it had me thinking if I had just imagined the whole thing, but I swear it was as if the flash of light was within feet of my window, like a flashlight turning off and on. To this day, I still don't like telling people because they might think I'm crazy or was just imagining it, but I know what I saw. I know I wasn't dreaming it or making it up in my head. That happened, and now you know. So again, here's my creepy story. I hope it really was some extraterrestrial shit because I witnessed it and I might never be able to experience it again. Thank you so much, Nancy.
Yeah, that's super creepy.
But what would be really scary is if when she blinked, she was like abducted, and when she opened up her eyes.
Oh, really? Would that be worse? All of a sudden
Yeah.
you're inside, and I'm joking around. Obviously, that would be worse.
Yeah, so and then you open your eyes and you're back home laying in bed again. You know what I mean?
And you lost a bunch of time.
Right. What if it was just like abducted and then they drop you back?
Well, I'm
and
glad
you
that
open
actually
your
didn't
eyes?
happen to this human being who actually wrote us
Yes,
this story.
I hope that's not actually the case, but
What did happen to you was super creepy.
yeah,
that's
that
for sure.
is really creepy. But I mean, you never know. You don't know.
Shout
if
out
it
Spooky
happens
Zor,
to
who
you.
just resubscribed with their Amazon Prime Twitch for the 4th month, which we really
Thank
appreciate.
you so much.
And shout out to Miss Deezy, who also
Thank you
just
so much, Miss
resubscribed
Daisy.
for the 9th month in a row. Thank you so much. You are the greatest. We love you. That's really incredible.
I also just want to give a special shout out for Mick Shake and Bake being here in the chat again. We have missed you. Everyone's been asking about you for a while now, I want to say, but our Corn Lord has returned, so that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, McShake and Big. We really appreciate you, which is a sad thing for us tonight because it appears we're having a ton of technical difficulties right now. So we're just dropping frames like crazy. Apparently the YouTube stream is glitching out. And there's really nothing I can do because either I can stop the stream and start it again, or we can turn off everything that we have internet related and hope that something works. But realistically, it's the upload speed that's killing us right now, and hopefully it just works itself out because that's all we can really hope for. So I guess we'll do one more story, and if it hasn't worked itself out, then we'll go ahead and just restart the stream. And if it's still not working, then we'll just finish up and we'll skip marbles on stream because we can't really do that if we're like 26 minutes delayed like we were last time. So that kind of sucks. And 777 has redeemed and asked a question, and it says, Adam, if we can crowdfund your PC, can we design the case?
Dude.
Sure. But
Yeah.
like, here's what I would think. If you want to crowdfund the PC, cool. Like, I'll make the list. I'm totally fine with any contributions people want to give. As far as designing the case, how about designing something that goes on the case? Because I have like very specific cases in mind that are like easier to use and don't like, cause headaches. I don't know. I don't know if that's good enough of an answer, but yeah, I think I'd be open to that. So good stuff.
Cool.
Well, you're just staring at me. I thought you might have some
I was
commentary
just
for
thinking
this.
it would be super cute if it was just like a scary-ish themed tower. You know what I mean? Or like just covered in crazy awesome decals.
Yeah,
or
that's
like
what I was thinking
a
too.
ghost-shaped window, because
So-
you could get a case that you want and then totally mod the side of it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think that'd be super cool.
I mean,
and
I have like one of those case modded Xbox.
what's going on over in
so.
Twitch? Can you read some of the Twitch chat for me? Because it looks like everyone in YouTube is just sort of like falling off right now or saying that they can't see the stream whatsoever. So do we have anything like that going on over in Twitch? Because you're the Twitch person.
Right now, Twitch isn't working. So
Twitch isn't working at all?
it stopped.
For you. I
playing.
get that, but what are other people saying in Twitch? Like,
So
what is,
it was
what is
like-
Twitch chat saying?
It was saying it would work for a second and then stop for a second and come back on. But right now, it's not working whatsoever.
Okay, so I guess we don't really have a choice at this point but to just straight up restart the stream. So I guess I'll do that, and fingers crossed this thing will work. Let me check the settings before I do that. And Robin can vamp a little bit and tell you about her day, I guess.
Okay. Well, I'll just see what the chat says here for a second. Thank you, everybody who's saying my hair looks nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff over here saying that you look super hot. So
super hat. Because I cut it myself. And Adam today was just saying, like, you should go to someone to cut your hair.
Well, it's like she asks me a million fucking times every time she cuts her own bangs. Basically every 30 minutes for the next week after she